disconnected. That's always cool when all of the audio sources are disconnected. All of my comm is... No, it's audio sources. What are you talking about? No one is... Speakers. Yes. / okay. Wait, no. That's not what I want for audio out. I want,
Speakers. Sporties. Sporties.
Yeah, how would you like that if I just started doing like customer service emails on chat?
No, customer service emails.
Just reading them out loud.
You have to conserve the privacy of the customer, Liz. That's not... You can't do that publicly. That's not how it works.
I bought this Dreamkeeper's book and I thought it was poopy.
And that is the
Well,
point
you're
where
gay.
customer is
Oh,
attached.
how great would it be if I'm just kind of like making fun of everybody who emails the customer service? Getting really snarky at them.
So here's some messages from our
shittiest job ever.
from our stupid customers.
They don't share our drawings enough. That's why we're not famous. Everyone likes my art, but if only they would go that extra mile and share it.
That's
I bet this is only
then I
going
would
to.
finally be famous.
you guys are
No,
listening
I bet
to
this is only going to get 6 likes and maybe 2 retweets, which is the bare. That's a real quote.
the bare minimum. You got the
6
I
is
guess.
6 is bad. Yeah.
bare necessities.
Who's Blue Sky?
It's right in that realm of like people are picking it up and then they're just like just not seeing it after the same 6 retards.
Okay, so Hazen, what would happen if you promised a card game on your Kickstarter
Uh-oh.
and then you didn't deliver for 2 years?
Oh, she's getting into this topic now.
Okay,
Who-
and
Who would win in a fight, a card game or a Kickstarter? Yeah, I don't
No,
know. If
no,
you
okay.
promise a card game, like a physical card game,
yeah, it's not done though. Okay, so
Okay.
then they deliver it. So then somebody else bought them. And then they're like, okay, we're going to do the card game. So this other company delivers the card game. And it's all incomplete. Everybody is like, all the pieces are missing in this card game.
I feel like Liz is like subtweeting somebody right now without knowing what that is.
subtweeting IRL. This
Yeah,
has
I'm just
been
looking-
subtweeting IRL with Liz.
Now I'm just looking at the customer complaints. And I'm noting that they are not replying to any of their customer service anymore.
Who is?
Either
Oh, well, you probably want to say names, but yeah.
You don't.
Yeah, if it was a video game, I could see
No.
a 2-year thing being like a thing because it's
Yeah.
not exactly super. If it was easy to make video games, everybody'd be doing it. But
No, the thing is,
if you-
no,
if
this
it's a
card game has
physical
been
card
done the
game-
entire time. It's a card game that's been done the entire time, and then they told everybody, "Oh, we're playtesting it."
but it's done.
Yeah,
Let he who
What
with-
is there to play test? And what are you going to make changes and reprint it? Is it printed?
yeah. Well, the first round was with a different publisher.
God damn, Dave, your arms are fucking like orangutan arms. They're so fucking hairy.
I can't help it. The hair just grows out of him. It's
I
that
got luck.
goddamn celery juice.
He's got his sweater on. He's ready for that Michigan winter.
Yeah. Let's see if I can actually.
Oh, there
get,
was
you
some
can look. See, drawing.
Hazen. Hazen, did somebody complain about something on the Discord and you say LMAO?
Oh, probably. What did they complain? I don't remember this.
I don't
strongly,
know.
but
I don't know.
What?
But,
I don't
you
know
if
either.
you- hey,
When did this happen?
if you complain about something publicly in the Discord, that is a fair response. If you're having a problem, you should go into customer service privately. If you want somebody to not take you seriously, there's Twitter and Blue Sky and the Discord.
I just
How
like
did
the.
yeah, what I'm trying to think what that was. That probably did happen.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
liking
not-
the interaction of like Liz being like, "Did you reply to a customer service in the Discord with the phrase LMMAO?" And Hazel's be like, "That sounds like something I would do." But I will say.
And you were
Liz,
like, I was just being honest.
yeah, when it comes to card games,
Looking, but all I have to search for is mouse.
an endless stream of Lamau. But Liz, I was gonna say, don't be so quick to cast stones on card games that take 2 years to deliver. Because if you remember, we had some production.
I don't have a.
We had production problems with
have-
Skirmish, and it took us like more time to deliver than we thought. That's why we actually delivered
Yes.
Skirmish in 2 waves, because we were like, well, there's a big delay on this part, so we're gonna just ship everything to people that we can, because we don't want to keep you guys waiting extra long. And then the last part of the shipment took a while.
Yeah, but we weren't missing dice and cards. Because the debate is, will the printer and producer redo the entire card game and ship again for free? And you know they're not.
I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm just over here drawing jumper canisters on the
I
back
just
of
draw
Street Gear.
pictures, okay?
I just draw pictures. I don't know about all this hullabaloo. Draw pictures, and I'm also going to be, if you guys notice me, like, putting the pencil down and going, whoop, it's because I'm looking over at references on the computer, because these kill gears have lots of detail, because they're cool, and I like them. But I also need to
Dave,
draw them somewhat consistently. Yeah?
did you name your mech? Because I can see it on camera.
Did I name my Veritech?
Yeah.
No,
Does it have a
it's a Veritech. It doesn't have a name. I didn't name it like it's a good old Betsy. No, it's just a Veritech. That's what it is.
Is that one of the Robotech things?
Yeah, it's one of those that like transforms and stuff.
Yeah, he had one as a kid, and I decided it would just be easier to get him a brand new one on eBay than try to figure that out. I was brand new.
I did that for a girl once who wanted
Really?
he had like those like weird Backstreet Boys toys from Burger King that they had in America,
Oh,
like
no
the
kidding.
you know the ones that they were like superheroes or ninjas or something.
I'm actually not
I
familiar
found
with
that.
but I'm impressed you found it.
I wasn't familiar with it either till she told me about it, but I had like ordered it and had it sent to her. Luckily, it was shipped from America, so it didn't have to like go through that whole fucking song and dance.
Yeah, that's nice.
Back streets back. All right. I didn't know they were in McDonald's. That's funny.
They
Who cares
were
about
at
the McDonald's
Burger
toys
King.
anymore? Oh, well. Nobody cares about the McDonald's toys anymore, except for when they have like Pokemon cards or, Beanie Babies. I never hear anybody getting excited.
I bet some people. Well,
Are they good anymore? What do they have now at McDonald's? Like Minecraft or something?
Probably. I don't pay attention. We don't eat there anymore.
Oh,
so.
I bet they do, because there was like a Minecraft movie that came out like either this year or last year.
I'm just saying, when I was a kid, I used to pay like attention to the commercials to be like, "What is at McDonald's this week?"
yeah, like that was
Maybe that's
actually
a
serious
90s
business. In
Little
1980s.
maybe-
Liz is excited about the McDonald's toys.
Oh,
Gotta like alert the parents. Like alert parents, alert! It is now extra reasons for us to go have Happy Meals, in case you were not aware.
that was the '90s. It was like the highlight.
The 90s, I've always heard, is like a really great time in America. Everybody seems to have fond memories of it. And then 9/11 happened.
To be fair, I'm sure there's like some nostalgia goggles at play, but honestly, looking back, like it was a nice little utopia, like early 1980s through 1990s. It was like a nice little utopia of traditional animation, like traditional animation in movies, traditional animation in television, and the toys, man. Like the toys, like need I go on? This was not like a standout toy in the 1980s and like mid 80s.
Okay, hey.
In the mid 80s,
Hey,
there was
that's
like Mech Warriors and Exo Frames and G.I. Joe shit was off the chain.
Dude, Dave, that's a Japanese toy. Don't play that game.
I'm just saying there was also great Japanese tier toys in America. Like I don't know what was going on. If they were like juicing the entertainment economy to like make Russia look bad or something, but 1980s, that was where it was at. There was some great stuff.
Arlo says he's narrowed it down to just the ones where it was all caps.
Oh no, you're gonna be in trouble. You know what? Hey, maybe it's justified. Maybe it is a legitimate LMAO.
I love the idea of like a major like legal inquiry into like we need to come here together and ascertain if this LMAO was justified or not, or if it was excessive force.
Is there a 10-second rule? Like basically, if the LMO sits for 10 seconds, it's completely legit.
What? No, like what if I get a DM and then I don't notice it until later, but I decide that LMAO is inappropriate sarcasm just because it's been posted to me for a long time. I feel like maybe there's a window from the time you see a text before you're allowed to. What kind of a court are we even talking about here?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, if he said that and it was like a week ago, what am I supposed to do? Be like, that was inappropriate, Hazen. Delete that.
It's like a dog. You have to bop them on the nose right as they're doing it, or they're not going to understand.
Oh, they didn't expect to see Dave's hands while drawing. This is interesting. I'm surprised he used them.
Surprise!
If you're ever wondering what Dave's sweater looks like, here you go.
Actually, this is all an elaborate ploy to hide my use of generative AI. These are actually robotic Optimus hands that have been skinned in latex to look like they're really my hands.
They're hairy.
I subscribed into Sora and I made a video of me drawing this.
People have done that where they use AI.
How do you like that, Obama?
Actually, that's probably more plausible than my version.
No, people have done that where they make AI of drawing the art of AI that they made to try to cover it up.
Oh yeah, like faking speed paint.
Oh yeah, it's pretty easy to do that, like time lapse thing.
I'm not even sure how
that's
you
not
would.
hard to do.
I'm not even sure how you would fake a speed paint, but wouldn't you be able to tell by looking at it, like if it makes sense, the way that the images and layers are being, worked on?
I don't know. I've never seen them. I just heard people complaining.
You could, but like, it's not. It's easier than you think to those like nowadays. Make those look pretty good, where you can pretty easily fake that.
Well, I guess if I can't tell, then there goes my career as like a high-paid AI consultant spotting deepfakes for the court system. The court of fur, like, this was actually a legitimate speed paint. I can tell. I can't do that if I can't tell.
Well, the sad thing is, for Dave, it's easier to make a speed paint than make AI do a speed paint.
Yeah, actually, I just.
Yeah, if you actually know what you're doing drawing, yeah, it is easier still, I think, to just draw it. Or it may not be easier now, but it will be easier to make like one that would, quote unquote, be considered like pass a sniff test from like an actual artist. Versus you could actually, you could make that with AI. I've seen people post stuff that like absolutely was made with AI, and people are just like, looks real to me. Like people just can't tell the difference anymore.
Yeah, Dave, do you have the mature content on Picardo here tab?
Probably.
It's not. Okay, well, good job. You should,
like Picardo should always be labeled mature content, just in case I accidentally slip up and say a no word or something.
Well, I mean, you have bare arms, so that's kind of naughty in some countries.
This is not. This is like the opposite of naughty. This is like if there's like lascivious content designed to turn people on, like looking at my arm, it's like, oh no, okay, that's done. No one is gonna be. They're gonna be like, oh, we were kind of interested in what he was drawing, and then we saw that arm flash, and then it's like, no, we're good, we're fine. Enough of that.
Hazen, I just looked. I thought he was seriously, like, I heard he was wearing a sweater, and I looked, I'm like, nope, that's his arm.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Is he's ready for winter at all times. Got a sweater on.
I'm preparing for my Grunkle-Stan cosplay. I have to grow a lot of hair.
I eat kids.
I was thinking about that literally earlier today. I was thinking about the I eat kids flaming hot air balloon.
That's one of the funniest bits they do in the show.
I did not see that coming, and like my mind went somewhere really wrong, but I was just thrilled that they got that close.
Oh no, it's a giant 30,000-foot hot air balloon pedophile crashing to Earth.
Yeah, we all thinking it.
He got his record expunged, don't worry.
Yeah.
He was soon caught repeat offending. after his record was expunged.
I love how when he in the episode where he's like running for mayor or whatever, he wins, but then he gets like removed because of all the crimes he's done. That was such a funny plot twist. It's like I should have known the whole time, but I was going along with it.
Like lots of crimes done. Well, the done part, but the crimes that matches up. That sounds like Grunkle Stan. He's absolutely my favorite character, hands down, in the whole thing. Like they're all lovable, but Grunkle Stan is hilarious.
Oh yeah. You know, I was looking at merch on Amazon to see what they had, just out of curiosity. They actually make a shirt of the big question mark mystery sign that Seuss wears.
Oh, nice.
And I was thinking of getting that
would
for
be
Dave.
sick.
I know, I'm debating. And I think they actually have a Grunkle Stan hat. I know they have the Dipper hat, but they got the fez.
They got the little
I
fedora.
think his fez is like a Shriner fez.
Yeah, but it has a fish on it.
Fish fez.
Oh, it does. Yeah, you're right. It does. It
Yeah,
does have a fish on it.
I've never understood the fish, but they have that logo. All right, it's distinctive.
I think it's literally just that he is just found that somewhere and doesn't understand it either.
I think it's because there's a secret subplot where Grunkle Stan, it turns out later on, he's like super Christian and he's a fisher of men.
Yeah, he's got the Jesus fish.
What is the name of the Tower student gang? I almost trying to name them. Oh, he's all right. Well, let's hold on to it.
Is he talking about the brats?
I was doing that, bro.
He's trying to pronounce Stay Stephanite. Can you?
Oh, the Stay Sevenites. Yeah, we just call that group of we call that group of girls the brats, the Tower brats. It's like Leslie Anna, Triffany, Stay Stephanie.
Oh, the brats are on AI channel. Oh, that's nice. Oh, look, that's horrible. I'm kind of worried about that one. They're atrocious, but they're fun to play with. Some people really hate our villains, and they're fun, something to write for. I just have so much fun with them.
I love a good villain. I love a good burger.
Just live
Yeah,
everything.
I love a good villain.
So I have a story for you.
What's your story?
Okay.
Okay. Capcom, the video game company, is releasing a Mega Man video game. I think it's Mega Man 12. I don't know.
Wow.
It's a size school. I don't know. Because they had nothing to do.
Okay.
But anyway, they announced it, but they're having a contest where artists can enter the contest and design a boss villain. And if you win, and they're going to have a round of voting, if you win, you get to have your boss villain in the game. And there is no money prize, which is why Dave is like, fuck that. But, like,
You're
this is
just
not
basically getting to
professional.
design a thing for them for free.
Yeah. But the story is, I know this because there's an artist on Blue Sky who was really excited about it. He was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So he's posting all of his artwork on Blue Sky, like showing everybody how proud he is and how he wants to win and all this.
Mega Man.
And then he finds out through the contest entries, you have to you have to send it to them on Twitter, and you're legally not allowed to post it anywhere else, or you would disqualified.
Oh.
So he is raging.
Dun.
He is absolutely raging about how much he hates Twitter, and so it's unfair, and he should be allowed
I
to
am
share
sure
his
glad I
work
don't have
for
to post this
free.
on Twitter.
You should just delete it all. You know, it's
I don't understand people who are like, I hate Twitter, but I sure do love Blue Sky. Just Twitter with less people looking at fucking shit you do.
They feel safe. They're in an echo chamber.
Guys, I really hate big movie theater. I really love small movie theater, not go to put my movies on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna,
I don't want my movies playing at big movie theaters people have access to. I just want to play them in small ones no one goes to. Okay.
I don't know,
You have fun with that, champ.
I just respect anyone's decision to have their content scraped for AI on their platform of choice. It will be on every platform, but you know, I guess.
It's absolutely on Blue Sky. Yeah, I don't know why people think that
No,
Anything
I know,
on Blue Sky keeps you
I
safe from
know.
AI scraping.
I have told artists like, hey, Blue Sky is scraping your stuff for AI, and they just don't fucking care. Like, no, it's fine.
They don't care really anyway. They just
I don't know.
they just want to say stuff so that all their artist friends see them like towing the line. I'm convinced that everybody just kind of knows that's gonna happen now. And
Well,
if
the
you
other
see anyone
thing-
freaking out about it, it's just because they just want to be crying about it so people can see them do it.
Well, the other thing too is that Blue Sky is the last area that they haven't deleted themselves off of in political rage.
They'll
if they
all
if they
come back.
delete-
They'll
I know,
all come
so-
back to Twitter.
So if they delete Blue Sky, they're not on the internet and they have no audience.
They don't have any audience on Blue Sky. Just start. If you're an artist and you're listening to this and you're on Blue Sky and you think that's gonna be like, I don't know, like you really think that's like, I'm gonna have people look at my stuff. I'm gonna have a career. I'm gonna have an audience by going on Blue Sky. Just give up. Just stop doing art. No one's ever gonna look at anything you draw. Just like if you won't go to where people are, I don't like this platform. Okay, well, guess who is fucking on that platform? People. If you want people to see the shit that you draw, go where they are at. I like baking bread, but I want to live on the top of this mountain no one goes to. I sure hope people come up here and smell my bread and buy it. Like, no one's going to.
You know
That's
what?
why there are no stores.
It's really hard when other people on a website have a different opinion than you, and you can't remove them from your life.
Oh my god! Oh, I
Isn't that
forgot about
hard?
that.
How
Excuse me. Can I
unfair.
change my answer? Like, you're gonna. I'm sorry. You're going to have to deal with people saying things. You think I like everything people fucking say on Twitter? You think Dave and fucking Liz like everything everybody says on Twitter? Everything the guy who fucking
don't.
owns Twitter says on Twitter? You think everybody
don't
likes that's on Twitter?
You can adjust
fucking
things. So you
real.
just look at cats. I just look at cats on there. I've adjusted everything. It's all cats.
Grow the fuck up. Like it's you want people to see your shit. You have to go where they are. They're not gonna come to you.
I'm just picturing Liz now floating in like a sensory deprivation chamber of cat pictures.
I do.
I've adjusted my reality. It's all cats.
Cats.
No, I now spend but I spend the morning like just looking on Twitter, reposting cats to certain areas on Telegram.
Is that why you're just like in the other room cackling sporadically to yourself? Because I assumed that was like just insanity coming on or something.
It's cats.
Cackling like a witch.
There's a lot of cats.
Freaks cats out if you do that in real life. Cat's like, what the hell? It'll like run off.
No, one
No,
Telegram.
they'll be
room needs
fine.
to
Like
have
because
cats.
they think
The other
you're their
Telegram room
witch.
needs, and the other Telegram room needs orange cats. They have orange cats. I have specific areas for specific cats.
Specific areas for specific cats.
Is it literally color coded? Like it's like this room is for the oranges. This room is for the calicos.
Yes, I do.
Liz is doing like cat eugenics
Yeah.
via Telegram. I guess that'd be the place for it. And
Yeah.
You'll have to let me know how these cat consolidation experiments go. I'm not sure what to call them. I'm not sure what to call your pastime here.
Rooms. Chance.
There's like
Cat City, Cat Utopia.
there's enjoying cat memes and pictures, and then there's like sorting them by color to various rooms, and I'm not sure what that is called.
My morning.
I guess.
Every morning. Yeah.
Tuesday's coming.
It's Wednesdays, my
I'm
dude.
the
Here's another cat.
oranges.
Let's see what Merv is doing this morning on TikTok. Yeah, I know. I do. I know what Merv is up to every day.
Mamo, I want to ask Mamo a question. Mamo, I know you really don't like Illustrious versus Noob AI. I just clicked on all these new things you posted and looked at them, and they're all Illustrious. Why don't you just do Noob AI? Why do you keep making Loras for Illustrious? There's a way, I think maybe I've talked to you about this before, but there's a way to train things where they work with both. I don't know how it's done, or like what they use to actually train them, but there is a way to train models that work with both. Stephanie, is that one of these bitches' names?
Yes, we like made a mashup, sort of like Valley Girl, overly complicated name. So it's like Stay Stephanie,
No, hey,
Leslie,
no,
and,
Dave.
Triffany.
No, Dave, be more accurate. These are named after girls I knew in college, but we mixed it up a little bit.
There's a layer of plausible deniability there that you just annihilated, Liz.
No more plausible deniability for you. Block.
I gotta tell you, these cartoon characters are a lot prettier than real life ones, so it's fine.
I pride myself in character design.
Ain't that always the way?
But I mean, to be fair, the college roommates were more like uber Christian, and these girls are a little more designed after like what I imagine girls in my high school were like. I never had a problem with the girls in my high school, but they were pretty gross.
Wait, you never had a problem with them, but they were pretty gross, and you imagined things about them?
Girls can be really gross, yeah. Like like no bullshit. Some of the weirdest shit I saw in college, it was like where the girls had like not a hostel, but like it was like dorms that were kind of like that.
No, Dave, like I never talked to the cheerleaders in high school, but those were not attractive girls. Those were like, ugh. Like I was friends with one of them in elementary school, and then when she joined the cheer team, we couldn't be friends anymore for some reason.
Huh.
And it part of it was because she couldn't play outside with me anymore. She had to stand on her parents' front lawn and practice, which involves kicking the air and then laying down, being tired a lot on the grass.
Thank fuck she got that out of the way.
Well, that was, and she could only be friends with the ugly girls in cheer. So it's like, okay.
The ugly girl. You can only be friends with the ugly girls now, sweetie.
Well, they weren't smart either, so they kind of all belonged together.
They have to be stupid and stinky as well.
No, I'm serious.
In Cortex is her fucking mom, I guess.
Then in school, they were all like having passive-aggressive fights, like, they were always like, "Are you mad at me? Are you mad at me?" At each other. It was so bizarre. They were secretly hating each other. They were very busy.
I like how you're just like quietly observing and taking notes from like your perch on the ceiling, and then like creeping out of view when they glance up. Like
yes,
Liz was
and
not
then
involved,
10 years,
but she saw all.
And then I take notes, and then 10 years later, they're in a comic.
But you never thought you'd see yourself here.
Yeah, Billy West was doing a voice and imitating a bully he went to school with. See, that's the thing, is you get a lot of inspiration from people you know in real life.
What voice was that? The fucking Stimpy voice?
Roger on Doug.
Oh, Roger. Oh god, I forgot
Yeah.
he played like every male character on Doug. Yeah,
I could see that too. I knew a guy who
I can
looked
see that
like
too.
Roger from Doug.
I thought Roger was funny.
Guys.
Roger from Doug was green, Liz. Did you know a guy that was green?
Oh, Roger wasn't. No, Roger was.
Yes.
No, Roger was like the bad guy, right? Or
Yeah, because he called Doug funny in a derogatory way, so he was the bully. Hey, funny, like that.
no, Doug's friend was green. That wasn't Roger.
Roger was fucking green too. Skeeter was like blue.
Yeah, Skeeter was blue. Roger was as green as puke. Unless, are you
like goose shit green?
Are you referencing like the later version of Doug that went on Disney? Because I never saw that and I refuse to acknowledge it. All I know is the OG Doug.
I saw an episode that was on Saturday morning public or like regular TVs. I don't know what they did. I'm not paying attention.
Was there like new Doug? Did they make?
Yeah.
Did they make more Doug
What
shows?
the hell?
Yeah.
Nude
Yeah, they
Doug?
did. Yeah. They did.
I don't want to see. Oh, new. Right. Carry on. Never
No,
mind.
they did. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I kind of feel like on Doug, if they have like green and blue characters, I feel like they're getting into kind of weird racism, that kind of
I don't think they were. I don't think that's what the intent was with the color. But I would like sort of like a two kinds storyline in Doug now. It's like the blues and the greens.
Two kinds of. And then everyone just ships all the characters together.
Yeah. It's like, ooh, Doug and Skeeter. Ooh, Roger and Patty Mayonnaise. The possibilities are limited, to be fair, but there are some possibilities.
Hazen, it's time for our fan.
Yeah, don't tell that to them.
It's time for our fanfic, Hazen. Get to work. Yeah, Twilight Sparkle in there.
Okay, right on it. Don't worry. It would cost me less to train Noob AI separately than to learn how to combine it in terms of time.
You guys.
Yeah, but you would only have to make one thing. It would only cost you once. I don't know. I mean, you do what you want. I'm not telling you how to do it. I'm just saying, like, I know you said you really hate Illustrious. Most people who use these lures are just, let's face it, going to use them on a website. So why not just make Noob? Why not just not make Illustrious? Well, I guess that's my question: is why do you, if you don't like Illustrious, why is that always like the first thing that you train, other than apart from Noob? Why not just train Noob? Noob does seem to do better with these types of illustrations. I'll say that.
Hey Dave, can I read you something on Kick?
Is it a robot that wants to sell me followers?
Yes.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Okay.
No, thank you, Mr. Robot. I think they want some over there.
Oh man, somebody texted Dave on his phone, and I love playing with those. It's my favorite thing to do. And they didn't get back to me, but they asked if he was, it's like some weird name. And I was like, yes, I am Bloody Blank and totally not someone else. Please send me money. And then I was going to go on further if they got back to me, and they didn't. I was so excited. I was going to talk about, like, please send me, like, Nintendo gift cards as it is my only way of income. But at the same time, it is because I cannot have a bank account for 4 years, and don't ask me how, and I totally didn't do anything. But, and I just had this whole thing planned. I was so excited.
And then they just didn't get back to you, and your day was ruined.
I know.
Immeasurable disappointment.
My day is ruined, and my disappointment is immeasurable.
I love that one. Dave, how many panels are you doing on this page?
How many panels are on the page? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This page has 6 panels.
Yeah, how many did you fit on the page you're drawing?
Oh, how many are on this piece of paper? 2 panels.
Yeah.
I started drawing a third, but I wasn't quite feeling it, so I carried that over to another piece of paper to kick things off.
Okay, well, you got a lot of detail there, so that's gonna keep me real busy, and I'm not sure I can make you do. I'm not sure I can trick you into doing that for me.
No, I got more pages of this to draw, so I need someone to be recruited to do the color blocking. I got some pretty detailed references, actually. So
yeah, great.
You can look.
Is
look
this a
forward
full
to
page
Noob is like
splash?
harder to train. Okay, I didn't know that.
This is not a full page splash. This is a couple panels, but they're all mixed together. We're gonna edit them on the computer.
I'm excited too. I think I'm gonna get this page of pencils done this weekend, but I think I'm also gonna get a lot of work done this weekend on the next section in the lore book for Ascension, because I've now completed my editing of the history stuff, and I'm on to Andaruna, which is obviously going to be the most detailed setting that we're delving into.
I'm excited. Dave and I were sitting together designing some like animals and pets and stuff that we didn't see before.
Yeah, we were designing like the different pets that that you could have potentially in Andaruna, and also I was finally getting the detail on the political structure of the city, because that's one of the things that people have always asked about, was they're like, oh, how does the political structure work exactly? We know there's like a Viscount in charge, kind of like the president, but how else does it work? And it's like, you want to... Oh, go ahead.
It was so terrible. Dave was sitting there designing a corrupt government on a piece of paper, and he was going to read it to me. and so I say, something about, wow, it looks like Silk is going to kill the Attorney General. And then right when I said that, some guy walked up by, it gave me the weirdest look and just killed Attorney General.
I'll kill Craig T. Nelson.
I don't even know who the Attorney General is, but apparently we have a bunny that wants to poison him.
Listen, like, we're not.
No, and I'm sure
real Attorney Generals.
And I'm sure the FBI agent listening to me and watching my Telegram is very concerned about poisoning whoever is
At this point, I'd be sort of
We're
like
only going to kill the Attorney General in Minecraft, guys.
Exactly.
It's okay.
It's okay, just in Minecraft.
At this point, I'd be a little bit like, oh, if we didn't have like a dedicated like FBI agent to listen to all of this shit, because it's like, come on, we're formidable.
I would be
Come
pissed
on.
off if I learned that. Do you motherfucker? You think I'm not interesting? You think I'm not like dangerous and racist or whatever it is you're watching over, you're monitoring?
Like, I feel like whatever our odds were, they've gotten better of being on a watch list ever since all the recent headline news. Because now there's like bronies and furries and like doing like really, really high profile stuff and getting caught for it. So I feel like now the feds are going to start being like, oh, we got to take all these cartoon appreciators seriously as potential national security threats now.
Okay, so you're saying if you knew you had an FBI agent, you would like the attention and aim to entertain?
Hey, like, if he's going to be watching me, he might as well be having a good time.
Exactly. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Make him earn his money. Keep him busy.
Well, I'm not gonna make it like difficult. I'm just gonna make it interesting. He's gonna be like, oh, I get to see a lot of hand-drawn traditional art, a lot of coloring, scripting.
You're gonna make him buy your. Are you gonna make him buy your book, or is he just gonna suddenly get one in the mail and he's gonna know that you know?
The FBI. I could only do that if I was friends with like an NSA agent, and then it was like, psych! I've actually been watching you, watching me, friends, best friends forever, and then I'd run off.
And I liked Zootopia too. That's nice. I still haven't seen it. I keep forgetting to go out.
Yeah,
the weather slows me down.
We should take some time off and do that one of these days. That sounds fun.
Oh, it's been like a week.
Yeah, Zootopia 2 was really good.
It's probably out of theaters
it a
now.
lot.
The whole week went by.
Yeah. Well, no, supposedly it's doing really well in the box office, so it might be around for another couple of weeks, hopefully.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Oh, I'm sure it'll be
I've heard it's doing good still.
In the box office for
It's
Christmas.
here.
They have to. Oh yeah, I heard.
Which is unusual. I didn't think it would do so well here. They don't I don't know. They don't tend to like good movies here. Too much.
I don't remember if Mulan did well over there. I remember they like kind of adjusted it for China, but I legit do not remember.
Oh, like the live action one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There was a live action one? No thanks.
They didn't have a dragon. They took out all the fun stuff.
Oh, cool.
And then
Mulan,
it was
but there's no animation and there's no fun stuff.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. There's no dragon. There's no like animals or cool music. It was too action serious. It was meh.
Well, they're off my FBI watch list. Speaking of furries and FBI watch lists, I guess they finally got Sanji Nativus, which was a big guy for a while there, and it is a release.
You're not even trying to hide that name, Dave. Apparently, you know he can't come get you.
Well, he's being brought up on charges,
busy.
so I'm not saying anything that's like defamatory or like blah 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 blah. It's like, no, there's like. Well, I think it was actually like Kash Patel. Did Kash, like the director of the FBI, mention this guy by name in this huge sting, just like rounding up different child predators, and he's on the list. And I believe at this point, based on what I was seeing of the court proceedings, he's already tried to plead out. So I think the only thing left really is a sentencing hearing. But he had like an insane amount of stuff on his hard drive. I think
Wasn't it like 144 terabytes of cheese pizza?
Like,
oh god,
yeah.
I think it was
No,
over
apparently
170,000 files of no. Like more than Jared of Subway.
look small. Yeah, Jared of Subway is nothing compared to this guy.
Yeah, so this was just like
This guy was real comfortable.
insane amounts of no material on his devices.
Now,
Insane.
this is the guy who like bragged about like having his record expunged or something for doing
Yeah.
this previously, right?
Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
a bunch of
and
furries were white knighting for him and covering for
Oh
him.
yeah,
But
furries
those
were
just
defending him up and
lies.
down. He was still welcome at all these conventions because he's a big vendor. His company pulls in a lot of money and a lot of. So like everyone was like, oh no, those old convictions, he got them expunged. Let's not think about it. In fact, it never happened. They would go on the Wikifer page and try to pretend, actually, since the record was expunged, we'll delete that line. But there's no records in the database, so actually, it's just internet rumor. None of this ever happened, guys. None of it ever happened.
And the cute thing is because they got him, they have all the devices to get everybody else contacted him.
I hope so.
Well, maybe.
But yeah, there was like a very strange amount, from what I hear, there was a very strange amount of high-profile furries going to the mat to make sure that the community welcomed back and accepted Sanjay. Even after the Zoo Sadism chat leaks, like he was in there with Snake Thing, and it was so gross. They were actually talking about one of their, a nephew, I forget whose nephew it was, but they were actually making plans to molest one of their nephews. And it was like sick.
Oh, drug and
because-
molest. That's
Yeah.
important. Don't leave that part out.
Yeah, because when you're on the internet, was that a chat room or DMs?
I don't know, whatever the Zoo Sadism chat leaks came from. It's like I think it was a
Oh.
Telegram room back in the day.
Oh well,
Yeah, I
that's
think
real
it
safe.
was.
Nobody will figure out where those are.
Yeah, but still, it's just like this guy has done so much heinous stuff, and then the furry community was just like, oh well, it's fine. And so it was like really frustrating knowing that like, well, people can just be welcomed into the furry community with all of this being just on display for everyone to see, and it's just like it's totally fine. So it's like the only thing we can hope for is that law enforcement actually does their job. And for the longest time, I thought this guy, how did he even get his record expunged? He's got to be like an asset. They must have burned him, and they must have been like, listen, we're gonna keep you out of prison as long as you continue feeding us information, and we'll just let you
Yeah.
go ahead and continue being a monster. But we've got some weird honeypot operation, and I guess we're gonna just let you be a part of it. Like, I don't know, of course, that is what is going on. But it's like, when there's like such manifold evidence of guilt, it's just like, well, what other explanation could there be? And incidentally, right after we get a change of leadership in the Department of Justice, that is what precipitated this exact crackdown. And it seems like as soon as there was people in charge that wanted to actually look into this, like they got him. It was just like, it's not like they're like, gee whiz, I wonder if we should look up any information about this guy. I wonder if this guy has done anything that we would be aware of or not. It's like, no, they knew. They had all the stuff ready to rock, and they just like, they pulled the trigger pretty fast.
And you know what he did when they got him was he's like, you guys have cancer. Can you let me out of jail? And the judge was like, oh no.
Oh yeah, he was like, I don't like being in jail anymore, as it turns out. And I'm sick. Will you please let me out now? And the judge is like, no.
I think you've had
that
enough,
always
sir.
works.
Oh, I know.
Lots of people with 170 terabytes of child porn on their computer
Well, plus
just
with,
get
like,
let go because they're sick. They feel icky. They feel too sicky to be in jail. So
Yeah.
please just let them out. Let them go home to their trailer.
He's tired of jail. It's so funny when they go to jail and they're like, I'm tired of this. I'm in a feedback void. I no longer deserve. I want out. I'm tired of this.
It's like, okay, time for
My
I always
consequences.
get my way. I'm so used to
Yeah.
getting my way. Let me out of jail now.
that I think that's
This
literally
is
it.
boring.
Like when people have
Yeah.
gotten away with it and gotten away with it and gotten away with it, and even when they get caught and convicted, it's like, well, we're just gonna get your record expunged. No problem, buddy. Expunged. It's like it never happened. And then the furry community, of course, welcomes them back in with open arms and it's like, yeah, we will white knight
Why-
for you so
that's
hard.
That's the weirdest part to me, and I think I was talking to someone about this in the Dream Cord today. But like,
Yeah.
that's always been the weirdest fucking part to me is that they just are like convicted child pornographers,
Yeah.
like people who are in a Telegram room caught red-handed and shit-assed that like planning to drug and rape a child. Like those people. Well, those people can have tables and run panels at all ages conventions that children, not in like a place where children are not allowed, not like an adult panel that goes on at like 1 a.m., like stuff that's like fucking 6 p.m. Kids learning to make fursuits. Those people are allowed by these people who run these fucking conventions to do that shit around kids. And it's been that way for fucking 10 years or longer.
Well,
But the minute someone pipes up and says, hey, these people who are bringing 14-year-old children back to their room and filming what they do with them and then going to jail after pleading guilty to that, maybe those people shouldn't be on staff and running all ages panels at all ages conventions, or maybe we should stop children from attending these conventions. And then suddenly you get death threats, and then you're not allowed to have a table anymore. Suddenly they don't have room for you. They have room for the child rapist, have room for the child pornographer to be on staff and have a table, but they don't have room for Dave and Liz anymore at these fucking conventions. That's weird.
It kind of makes you think.
It makes me wonder what type of person would be running interference for people like that.
Makes you wonder what kind of blackmail
that run
they have
these conventions.
Blackmail, or they're in on it and they're helping each other.
Don't know, don't care, but it feels really, really, really good to know that someone like that has been actually law enforcement.
Good question, EMV. Why are those people allowed to be there in the first place? If you know someone was convicted more than once of sexual assault on a minor, why are you allowing that person to not just be at your convention, but to be on fucking staff at it? Why are they in the staff photo in your convention?
Oh, and you
why
know
does your website?
If you
why does your website have basically instructions for instructing kids how to get to the convention without their parents' permission?
Oh, that was an insane.
Weird, right? All this stuff seems so weird. I'm not saying that they're doing anything. I'm just saying it seems really strange, and maybe people should be asking some more fucking questions to go to these conventions.
No, they'll just block you if you ask them.
Yeah, that's
good.
That is
block
the fastest,
everybody, then no one will go to your shitty fucking con.
That is, I will say, I think that maybe some of the furries kind of can read which way the wind is blowing, because if they raise a stink about this exact type of like very obviously fucked up issue, that's probably the fastest way to come back. Yeah, that's the fastest way to get blacklisted.
Everybody knows that. Yeah. I don't even go to these things, and I know that. I know that if you pipe up and you say anything about like, hey, I saw these people bring like a kid to their room at night, that was weird, what's that all about? You'll have people like the furry Gestapo like follow you around at the convention and tell you to keep your mouth shut. And God forbid you go to the cops with anything, you'll be banned. You'll never get to come back.
Yeah.
And you know, actually, that's the thing about furries too. Is that's more important. Is more important that they're allowed to go to their conventions where there's sex parties than like
that's what
from,
dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God, a lot of those people live for like their entire life revolves around like spending money on fucking something like Star Citizen and then just like going to sex camp 5 or 6 times a year.
Yeah.
That's it. Like that's all they fucking care about. They care about it so much that they're willing to overlook things like this that go like I've mentioned this directly to people and they've been like, oh, I don't know anything about that. I don't pay attention to con drama. It's like someone raping a child and being on staff at a convention where children are, that's not fucking con drama, you idiot. That's like that's a crime. That is someone allowing a crime to happen. That is someone putting a wolf in a pen with a fucking sheep.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to know what type of furry convention this was again? You want to be specific?
No, we don't want to be specific because these furries are also very litigious.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah, that's an all ages event.
Let's just say, like, if there's a furry convention and a big part of their website has a huge section dedicated to minors and dedicated to telling minors, hey, if your parents forbid you from coming, here's how you can come anyways without your parents' permission. We're going to give you a giant step-by-step guide on how you can come to our event even if your parents don't want you to. Like, there is a convention that has that section on their website, and it's not a small convention. And I'm just saying, like, they're not even the exception. This is like the norm in the furry community. The only event that I can think of off the top of my head that adopted our petition or adopted the policies that our petition advocated was Megaplex, and that's why that's the only fucking one we go to now. Because I do not want to pull.
And I don't think they adopted those policies because of anything you did. I think it's just because that's Florida law dictates that.
Possibly, yeah. Like, I don't care if it's because of our petition or if our petition had nothing to do with it. The thing that matters is...
It's still good.
Yeah, the thing that matters is they're actually prohibiting, like, known sex offenders from being welcome. And it's and I think it's like an 18 and up only convention to boot. So it's like, hey, you guys win twice. A, you're actually not allowing people that have been convicted of these offenses to attend. And B, it's not even supposed to be for kids anyways. You're not pushing super hard like the all ages angle. So that's why
every one of these fucking conventions should be 18 and up.
Yeah.
Everybody goes there to fuck somebody.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what anybody tell. It's not about that. It is about that. You don't go there and not fuck people. That you go there 5 or 6 times a year to all these conventions. You put something on and you go fuck people and whatever it is you put on. That's what you're fucking there for. If you wanted to have a weekend with your friends, you can do that any fucking time. But instead, everybody chooses these conventions where everybody's going to be doing this in big parties in a room. Like, it's sex camp. That's all it is. That's all it fucking is. Nobody goes there to buy art. Nobody goes there to do anything anymore. They go there to meet people and fucking have a great time. If you want to do that as consenting adults, no one should. I don't have a problem with that. Anybody should have a problem with that. Where I draw the line is that everybody knows that these conventions are this shit now. There's at very least, at a minimum, 90% about people fucking each other. And there's so many of them where kids are just allowed to walk the fuck around by themselves with a bunch of people in masks. Some of them are convicted sex offenders.
You know, the thing too is, like, back when we started, they used to pretend it was about the furry art. They used to pretend it was about books and entertainment and culture and the fun. They don't even pretend it anymore.
Well, I mean,
they don't care.
Like, that's what fooled me at first. At first, I was like, someone was like, "Oh, you do a cartoon with like cartoon animal characters," and I was like, "Yeah, it's because it's that's the book we're doing." And they're like, "Oh man, furries would love that." I was like, "Furries? What's that?" Oh, there's a whole community of people that's really into this genre. Awesome. I guess I'll go to some of these events because it sounds like they would love what we do. And to be fair, there was more of that when we first started, like 2006, 2008. There was way, like, back when we started, there was like, you could have like a whole section of conventions dedicated to like different webcomics and stuff. And I'm not even saying like porno webcomics. I mean like bona fide, non-pornographic, just anthro webcomic stories. Like, that stuff was actually legitimately there. And then over time, you can theorize about why, but it is no longer there. We go to conventions and we're basically the last man standing when it comes to having booths that sell non-pornographic books and media content. No one's there. It's now entirely about, like, mainly just selling fashion accessories for a fetish lifestyle. That's what it is now.
It's worth. Well, you know what, too? Dave was supposed to be drawing people's OCs for the convention, and somebody's OC was a human with a pup mask on.
Oh, yeah. It's like...
Yeah, and Dave's like,
oh,
I'm not
wow,
drawing
how
this.
fucking creative.
And I saw at least one of the guys, he just walks up in a pup mask. And he, by the way, there's video of him, probably him, at an IHOP trying to eat pancakes in public and barking in the restaurant in a pup mask.
Well, honestly, that's like kind of cringe, but that's not even like the biggest problem. The biggest problem is the strange sort of thing that we have been talking about, which is where it seems like a lot of the leadership, if you want to call them that, a lot of the gatekeepers at these events are busting a gut to make sure that all ages, all ages. And if you're a minor and your parents don't want you to come, here's a guide on our website of how you can come anyways. Like, the fact that is a priority. It's like,
yeah,
if they
want to, you think your convention's not doing that, check their fucking website, by the way.
Yeah. So that juxtaposition is in my view the real problem. People showing up to a convention and being kind of cringe and like getting laid with each other and just being generally gross or whatever. Like, that's fine. If they're grown adults and that's what they're into, I'm not gonna rain on their parade. I'm not gonna be like, how dare you be into stuff I'm not into. It's fine, whatever. But stop deliberately trying to attract children and stop using, like, I would say content that's more straightforward like ours. Stop trying to use us as a mask for what you guys are actually all about, because I'm kind of tired of that.
Yeah, really.
So that is
Last
why
time we-
that is why it
the-
feels
the last-
really good
hold
when
on,
one of
yeah.
these defended creatures, one of these creatures that the furry community has been vocally defending, finally
And lying about?
is in
Yeah.
prison, and they're getting brought up on, I believe, federal charges.
Mm-hmm.
But they've been caught. They're going away for a long time. And it's like, finally, at least someone is holding these people accountable for the stuff that they do.
And again, it's really nice that all their friends and all the people who are white knighting for them and defending and lying about them get to see that and be like, hey, you know what? You could be next. I hope you weren't sharing your special gifts with each other.
Well, you can bet none of them are gonna like mention anything like, "Oh man, I can't believe this guy I was defending actually was guilty of." Like, they're just gonna quietly like close their lips and pretend that, I just haven't thought about him in a while.
Oh, you'll see some of these people who are really desperate to be famous. Like, there's like these furry journalist type people that like go on Twitter and just write some stupid thing about like,
Yeah.
wow, what a crazy. I always knew the guy was weird. Like, no, you fucking didn't. Like, yeah, anybody who's trying to be famous in the furry, like, first of all, let me say this. I will say 99% of people I've met who actually like go to they're like con rat type people. They live for these fucking cons. They buy like a fucking $2,000-$3,000 suit, and they like that's what their life is about. I'm not saying everybody who has a thing like that's who they are. I'm just saying the people who are that way, every one of those people I've met on some level is completely obsessed, and their entire life revolves around like their associations with someone. Like they cannot have like a conversation with you. Like every conversation you have with them is just like, do you know Gray Cat Wolf? It's like, no, I don't know what the fuck that is. That's like a Star Fox character. Well, they're pretty famous, and I saw their penis one time. I saw a picture of it. Like, okay, great, man. Like, is this like how you start a conversation at work with people? Like, why the fuck are you telling me this?
Well, didn't you know a guy? Wait, didn't you know a guy who was like normal, and then he went to a furry convention, and then all he could talk about was, "I need a furry."
Yeah,
suit.
no, that's
I need
what
a
I was
furry
gonna
suit."
say. Yeah, I have known a person who was like, they're fucking cool as shit. I liked hanging out with them and stuff, and then they started going to like furry conventions in America, and they were just like, I remember the first time they said something to me, they're like, I think I'm gonna drop like a whole bunch of money on this first. I made a friend, and my friend, it's always like, I know someone who makes fursuits, and then you know someone who makes fursuits, okay, but it's the same price as anyone else, so like, is it better? And then you always see what they get, and it always just looks like the same fucking like Cookie Crisp monster fucking looking shit. Like it never looks good. I'll say the ones from like China and Japan, those look cool. Like they look good. I would be like, that looks sick. Like, you know, that looks like you actually, it's like a piece of art that you're wearing. It looks like you're wearing like the bones of like a fucking this monster you slayed or something. The ones from there look cool. Like it looks like people actually have like designs that they're doing by hand and that they actually care about how they look. The ones I've seen from like Europe and America and stuff, they all look the fucking same. They all look like cereal mascots or like the big animals that come out for like football games and stuff. They look exactly fucking like that.
I'll say
and
too,
whenever like they get the piece of their thing, right? And they're like, I got a head and tail. And they show me the head and tail. And it's just like some fucking like generic looking shit. And immediately the only thing they want to talk about was their fursuit. And like this one, I was like, well, they're excited about this new thing they got. You know, eventually they'll calm down and we'll be able to have conversations again that aren't like revolving around this and like what they saw at the con and who they saw and who they met and this person let me wear their fursuit and stuff. But that's it. That their life, like for like 3 or 4 years of knowing them, it completely just always 100% revolved around that. That was the fulcrum of their existence. And I just had to stop talking to him because it was just a waste of time. Every conversation led back to that.
Did you hear about the time at MFF one of the furries died and they were like auctioning or selling off his fursuit like a skin?
Oh yeah, that was creepy.
What?
Like one some.
What I never heard about. What is MF? That's the one that's like recently happened, right?
I was in Chicago. MFF is Midwest Fur Fest.
Yeah, that's a Chicago.
Did that happen at this year? At this one?
Not this year. No, this was in 2020, 2021.
Yeah, someone went to.
This is still recent.
Yeah, relatively recent. But yeah, they they had some sudden health complications pop up out of nowhere right after around 2021, 2022, somewhere in that time frame. And then the next year, I guess at the convention, they're like, hey, we're going to auction off the skin of this person, to commemorate them. it just struck me as sort of like grisly. It's just like,
was that like to pay for their funeral or something?
No, just like, hey, we have their skin. Who wants it? Now,
my god, that is really weird. What the fuck?
Gruesome.
I've got two general thoughts real quick. First general thought is I actually like even like the crappy fursuits, like whatever. I'm not over here like that one's not cool enough. That's one of the superficial aspects of the community that I thought was cool. Like I was like, yeah, cartoon animal characters, comics, books, really cool costumes. I like Halloween. Really cool costumes are cool. I like that people are getting into it. Even crappy costumes, whatever, they're having fun. So that's one of the superficial aspects that I enjoyed, and I thought it was neat that people were making these costumes and getting so into it. But the thing that I didn't realize is that the superficial stuff, that is like literally the mask, and then the thing underneath the mask, like the real face of the community, is grotesque. And even people that don't know about it, like half the people are gonna be like, well, I had no idea about this stuff. It's like, yeah, but like, I don't know, like just the fact that as soon as something like this happens, and I could guarantee if anyone that cared was listening to this, their big reaction would be like, you guys, this is a really bad look for the community. It's like the moment we're talking about children and puppies being murdered or scarred for life and victimized, if your knee-jerk reaction is, oh no, this is going to make people think the community looks bad, you're in a fucking cult. And that's a problem. If your first knee-jerk reaction is some strange abstract loyalty to this like group identity, to the point where you do not want to help clean it up and you do not want to hold predators accountable for their behavior, then you're part of the problem.
No, or it's more that's like, Dave, there are people like that in every community. It just happens.
I've seen like several furries do that. Like, yeah, well, they have like sexual assault stuff happens in anime cons. It's like, yeah, they don't put those fucking people on staff.
Yeah. Plus, like, if something
name
like that,
one anime convention, name one gaming convention, name one comic convention where a sexual assault happened between two people, and it was found to be like, oh, well, that happened. And then the person who like perpetrated that was not banned. Name one where they were put on staff.
Hey, also, wasn't it at the convention?
Wasn't what at the convention?
Which thing?
What you were just saying about what happened, the event.
I just said a lot of stuff. You're gonna have to like really narrow it down for me.
I mean, just now, wasn't the debate incident actually during the convention in a hotel room?
I don't know.
Are you talking about the guy who got on staff at a convention?
No, I'm talking about some of the incidents that happened.
I know that I don't know what you're talking about, but I know there has been incidents of someone going to a furry convention somewhere and then inviting, a kid comes in the room and some stuff happens to the kid that should not be happening to kids, and then the people in the room film it, and then the police find out, and then suddenly they go to the police and they plead guilty. They say, yeah, I did that. And then later at a different furry convention, that person gets put on staff. They get in the staff photo, and everybody telling them, hey, this person did this thing. This is horrible. Why are they on staff at an all ages convention? Those people are the ones who get the cold shoulder. Those are the ones who, we don't have space for you here.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you're not supporting the furry cult. That's the problem. Is you're not drinking the Kool-Aid and saying the right thing about everybody.
Well, I mean, that's
saying this stuff makes us look bad. You know how everybody has problems with the furry community. Gee, I fucking wonder why. Because you think this is the bad thing. You think the bad thing is to talk about the abuse and the horrible things that people in your community, you're putting on fucking staff again, by the way. Do you think it's bad for people to bring that up and talk about that? And you don't think it's bad for that to happen because you're rewarding the behavior. Obviously, you think it's fine. You're protecting
And then
those people. Obviously, you think it's
protecting-
fucking okay.
Yeah, and you know they're gonna like feel safe in that environment of like other staff members, and they're gonna do it again. And then the other staff members in the convention are gonna cover for them and lie and let them get away with it.
Yeah, and everybody thinks I've got tinfoil hat on when I say this, but I've been saying this for years. I know you two have heard me say this before. I think fucking FBI had been involved in the American ring of that shit because there was just too much. There was too much fingerprints all over the way things would facilitate that did not scream that there was at least someone in the FBI protecting these people if they were not already like turned into assets some way.
Well,
Isn't it interesting that the year America gets a new FBI director,
yeah,
that suddenly some of these people are fucking being like caught and convicted, and the new FBI director's commenting on those convictions.
Yeah, I will say the timing of that makes me say I'm not like totally convinced. Like, oh, it's a fact. I believe it for sure. But it seems more plausible because some of these furries, for the longest time, it's like, man, I cannot believe that these people are not in prison. What is going on? We live in a fucked up system, apparently. And then the moment, like you said, the moment we have new leadership in government, it's not like, hey, we need to start investigating some of this stuff. Oh, this guy just did something different. This guy did something different that he's never done before, and that's why he got caught. This guy had a change of behavior. No, they've been doing it and doing it and doing it.
How did that Sanji guy get caught again? Like, again?
Hey, actually, they were monitoring him for 50 days, and he logged on and was doing stuff for like 36 of them.
Well, they've been monitoring him. Like, apparently, like the court records seem to indicate that there's just like long-term monitoring going on, and it was only just recently that they were like, hey, maybe we should actually enforce the law on this guy. New idea.
You're like, oh,
fresh
he
thought.
doesn't seem to be stopping. He's over 9,000 on the collection.
Yeah. Let's see. He almost has like one Dyson Sphere's worth of CP on his hard drives. Maybe now is the time to suddenly start getting. So I don't know. The fact that before no one seemed to give a rip, and then suddenly after it does make me think maybe there's something to the tinfoil hat stuff. But big picture, it's just I don't know. The people. I think the real issue that is frustrating is the people in the furry community, where when things like this that happen over and over and over and over again that need to be addressed in a more systematic way, in a more open and transparent way, when people try to bring it up, like, frankly, like we did, we actually put a change.org petition out to ban convicted sex offenders from all ages events, and the moment we did that, that was the end of our convention career at like 90% of furry conventions.
They low-key threatened you in email, too. It was really interesting.
Oh, yeah, that was plausible deniability that was a threat, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Weird stuff suddenly started happening, and we basically had to start and it was after that too that we had the people really start coming after us hard for like every little thing you can imagine. Like that's when the Whisper campaigns really took off. So as soon as we dared to make like, hey guys, what if we had a real common sense suggestion that everyone should be able to get behind? I don't want to be giving credibility to like internet mobs, and I don't want to be like we shouldn't just ban people based on like the latest gossip on social media or something. But if the legal system has actually found that yes, they abused puppies or children, how about we just don't allow them at all ages events? How about, can we all agree that that is something reasonable to do? And I think I even wrote an article or two where at one point in an article I wrote, I was even like, hey, listen, the furry community needs to start making some decisions about the things it wants to keep and the things it wants to get rid of. And it made a decision, and that's why we are no longer in it, as far as I'm concerned, anymore.
But who are we to say that these criminals can't have sex parties anymore?
Well, they can have sex parties, just not with fucking kids. Like they can knock themselves out. They can like do all the drugs. They can bite each other's fingers off. I know that sort of thing goes on. They can slam dunk poops into like garbage cans, set garbage cans on fire in the lobby. All the fun stuff that these awesome events are known for.
Yeah, destroy cars.
But maybe just like keep kids away from it. How about that?
Yeah, and don't put on your website, here's how to trick kids and trick your parents into showing up at a convention.
Yeah, here's how to dodge your parents' desire to keep you away from this stuff. Don't put guides like for kids on how to circumvent the desires of their parents right on your website. So, I'm
Hey,
just saying,
Mamo.
like, I even had an article or two because I was trying to raise awareness on this topic back when I thought it was possible the gatekeepers
Okay,
were unaware.
wait a minute, Dave.
But now I think that
Dave.
they are aware. Yeah, what?
Hey, Dave. Mamo says people on image boards accuse us of associating with questionable people. I want to know who are the questionable people? I want to know who I associate
Me.
with.
Yeah, probably.
I'm a question. Probably.
It
When I
probably is.
associate
me.
with some questionable
I-
people, like if they're
I
vague
wanna know-
posting like that, then
I'm real questionable. I need to know.
yeah.
Tell me what they say about me.
No, but that's the sort of thing
I'm
where I'm
pretty
talking
questionable.
about. There's a
I
I'll give
After-
them that.
after we had that
I have
petition come
questions.
out, we had like suddenly a lot of other artists too, like other comic artists, even artists that you wouldn't think are that closely affiliated with the furry community, suddenly unfollowed, blocked. We're blocked and unfollowed by like a ton of people that we've just never even interacted with. And again, this stuff didn't really kick into high gear until we put out the petition suggesting that perhaps we don't allow sex offenders at conventions. So somebody got their knickers in a twist, and there's been a whisper campaign ongoing since then. They've been trying real hard to make sure that we just get disappeared, and I'm happy to say that their efforts have failed.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry if they're on message boards. They're like they're with questionable people, but they don't even say who it is. Like, does that work anymore?
On
I-
idiot,
it
on
really-
idiots,
Message boards.
on idiots,
What?
it does. Yes.
Who is talking about fucking dream keepers on message? What message boards?
The thread on U18 Chan. I don't even know what that is.
U18 Chan. What the fuck is U18 Chan?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm going
apparently
there
they like
right
that.
now.
Apparently,
I'm
very
going there
popular.
now.
Yeah. Oh God, I want to know.
U18
What are they saying about me?
.com? Is it .com?
It's a trap.
I have been
Like
banned.
What?
You have been banned?
Oh, because I'm on a VPN. I have to
okay.
use a
You've got a link.
VPN now where I can't like access the regular internet. Your
Man.
ban will expire never. Okay.
You're not allowed to enter this fluffy paradise site until you send us a photograph of your driver's license and your penis. For no reason, not
Okay.
for blackmail purposes,
Nope.
just because.
Nope, you guys. I got a link. I need to know what they're saying about me.
Oh, do you? Do you really? Like
I don't know what you heard about me.
I feel like I got the gist, just big picture. I don't really need to.
I can't see it because I'm on the VPN.
Sorry.
Lizard, are you in here arrowing towards drama like a crossbow bolt?
I need to know if you're questionable. I'm making a Halloween party or a holiday party.
Well, get ready to be mad at Snibblesnaz97 or whatever it happens to be.
It's possible that making cons publicly plus 18 could trigger a massive ban to everyone, harming those who actually are not into the shady stuff. How? In what way would that harm anyone over 18?
Liz is looking
I
up.
would love to hear an explanation as to how that would harm anyone over 18.
That sounds like someone's scared.
This person on an image board is saying Dreamkeeper sucks. His name is like Sanji Lover 97. What's going on here, guys?
It said my account on Twitter is Dave. Oh, man, well, that's great. Good for you.
Looking up rafts for Par6's kill gear.
They said that your account on Twitter is Dave, like Dave just has like an alt that is you.
No, they think Dave is doing the AI Dreamkeepers. That's what that means.
Oh,
Oh,
boy,
okay. That's,
That's cute.
if they
it's
want
been
to,
Dave all along.
if they want to think.
I'm
that,
sorry, Dave.
I mean, I don't want to take credit from Mamo for the generations he's doing, but it's kind of funny if people are jumping. At
I'll
ghosts.
take credit for them. They're cool. I would love for people to think I was doing those.
Tell them you're his wife.
Yeah, but then Mamo was gonna be like, "I've been betrayed. He took all the credits from me. I had credit, and then it was taken away."
Betrayal!
Yeah, exactly.
Dave, you stole his fame.
I stole someone's fame. Okay, I hate it when that happens.
Economically, maybe harming. Oh, your ESL as well. Okay, yeah. No, I don't know. I don't think that would hurt people because I don't think, even though there's like even though I have a big problem with children going to these conventions, I don't think many of them attend. And if you're honestly, if your fetish convention is financially dependent on children arriving to it,
Yeah.
I think maybe you have bigger problems.
Oh, I love this. new fan art porn is probably due to the Lilies being kind of shitty to their fans. And other people as they get more popular.
Liz is getting into the drama over there.
You
Liz,
don't
they
have
can't
time
really.
to go all through that.
No. As well as their past association with questionable people seem to have steered
Wow,
them
someone's
to their
been very
fan
busy
base.
on 18 chan, whatever the fuck is that like the message board?
Oh, probably.
Like an image board?
I mean, I'm assuming if
Why
it's
are
got
we
the-
hearing it from far away? Why are we hearing it from far away?
Because Liz turned off her, because she came into the same room as me, and if she uses her headset, there's going to be an atrocious, unlistenable echo. So,
Liz, get back in your pod.
so her solution is to sit like 5 feet away from me and yell at the top of her lungs,
This is yesterday.
whatever this image board stuff is, which is.
Oh, I love this.
Okay.
I wish I could see this. It sounds very funny.
You know what? I'm gonna screenshot this. I'm thrilled.
Yeah, you'll have to screenshot. It won't let me see it.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't want to
have
like
fun.
switch my VPN thing around too much. They might locate me.
Have fun, Liz. Don't spend it all in one place, I guess.
Feed my fame.
'Cause, like, because here, I think I can say this. Like here, there's like a closed internet basically.
Yeah.
Like you have access to some things that can like talk to other things, like some emails and stuff you have access to. I don't know how to explain it well. Like the URLs that you can access are limited. They're restricted on like their QQ thing. I don't know if it's pronounced something else, but I call it QQ. But they're you can get on a VPN and you can access anything you want, but some things don't allow you to access things through VPN. So if you try to access things through VPN that are like that, like image boards, most image boards block VPN stuff for obvious reasons, then you cannot see any of this wonderful Reddit gold.
Oh,
Wait,
man.
someone's sending me screenshots. Yay! I can
Yeah,
read
no.
this.
Oh man, no.
Oh, this is a post for
man, no.
ants. I can't.
They're bringing up a snow leopard from 13 years ago, like it's a point.
Oh yeah, no, the
A
Milo thing.
snellligger. What?
Snow leopard.
No, you know how I'm not sure if you
A
actually
snow
know.
leopard.
I'm not sure if you're actually even familiar with this. In 2016, I want to say something like that. There was this like conservative commentator guy, Milo Yiannopoulos, that was big at the time, and so we thought.
Oh
it'd be,
yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, but he was actually promoting Dreamkeepers, so I was like, yeah, I'll like juice up this promo and I'll draw a persona for this guy. Drew him as a snow leopard, and that was that got some people their knickers in a twist, and I thought that was kind of funny that we had a controversial snow leopard cartoon. But that is
You know what?
but here's the funny thing about that is we never
I know who this is.
yeah, but we
I
continue.
know.
Do you?
I know who this is on U8. Yeah, I know exactly who this is.
But
Oh
I'm-
wow.
I
I cannot believe
this.
this guy is still going.
Is it that guy?
It's the guy who put weird emojis on everything he said.
You're gonna have to narrow it down for me. But
No, that's
Scratch
Well,
that.
I don't want to. I don't want to
scratch that, I
say.
don't
You know,
care.
I could be wrong, but like, I'm pretty sure I know who this is.
It's Voldemort. Voldemort.
well, whatever. They're saying powers.
This
is
guy's
like,
kind of a nut job anyway. I don't
Yeah.
want to like stir him up. He's probably listening to this.
Oh,
I
that
don't know, man. If this is you, man, and you're listening to this, please, like, you need to calm down. Like, don't.
Take your meds.
If you don't like Dream Keepers, that's fine. If you're mad that you were banned from all the communities, then I understand why you would be forgiven for being upset. However, you don't want to probably the most pathetic thing you can dedicate your life to is vengeance on a webcomic community. So, I don't know, get some cooler enemies. I don't know, make a, like, I don't know, annoy like a politician or something.
Okay.
Hate
So-
Todd Howard. He
So they're
makes shitty
saying-
games.
They're saying that powers are code for guns, which is kind of amazing because they're guns in the comics. So how is that a problem?
Powers are code for gun. Oh, I think he's saying like, oh, they're trying to take away our guns or something. Like, I think
You know what?
there are, but there are
I
guns in the comic. Why wouldn't they just take guns away in the
I
comic?
have a strange feeling that people in the porn chats here don't buy or read our comic.
I don't know. Maybe.
One is fat mode.
Fat mode? Does our comic have a
There
fat
is
mode?
fat
No,
mode at
no,
the
it's
top
not
of
fat,
this
it's flap.
website.
No, it's FAP.
No, it's
FAP.
FAP. It says FAP mode.
It's FAP.
I want to have a fat mode on our website. That sounds fucking awesome. Fat mode
Yeah,
activated.
let's have a FAP mode.
Wait,
As
no,
a song go FAP mode. I'm gonna start. That's
No.
my new rap group name is FAP mode.
Fat mode.
What is it? Is it FAP or FAT?
FAP. This is
Oh,
a
yeah.
screenshot. I'll send this to you. But like, yeah,
No.
it says at the top. It says FAP mode.
Oh, I saw that. I just didn't care.
What is that?
Hmm.
Does that make all this weird text into porn that you can jerk off to?
Well, anyway, their rage was fresh, and I'm bored of them already. So I'm not going to go and get involved in that mess. But whatever. They can be in their feedback boards.
This is excitement is easily stirred but easily lost.
Yeah, they'll just keep doing what they do. I'll check back in 5 years. They're probably from that Discord that hates us.
Which one?
Nah.
Which one?
The one I know about.
You don't know about anything.
My secret Discord where I yell at the sky about Dave. Dave, can you wave to me to prove it isn't pre-recorded?
Uh-oh. I can't wave now, otherwise I'd be proving that it's not pre-recorded. And since this is pre-recorded, I can't give it away.
Nice. 40 chess, Dave. 40 chess.
4D chess. I can't even handle 2D chess. I think I'll be humping the brakes before I try.
All right, so Dave. Hey, Dave. If you're drawing volume 6 right now, I hope you don't become J.R.R. Martin. They're really scared of that in a little group.
J.R.R. Martin.
Yeah.
Did they
The
say
Game of
something?
Thrones guy? Yeah.
Oh, please
You're
don't
like-
let them turn into J.R.R. Martin. No, don't worry, guy. Like,
No, he's working on volume 6 right now. How is that possible?
I would have to gain so much weight, and I really am not.
well, I
interested.
don't know. Yeah. They would have to buy an even weirder hat.
I'd really have to go
but,
fat mode.
like-
I'd have to get a whole suit for it.
I don't think you could get as fat as J.R.R. Martin. I don't
No.
think that you would just explode.
Don't tell me what I
Yeah,
can and can't do.
that
There's no
seems like
limitations
someone
on
who,
him.
not, you have to remember, not everybody like watches streams and stuff. Like they might not know that volume 6 is
No.
being worked on. But again, I doubt anybody on this site is like listening to the stream, because if you watch the stream, no. But they're working on volume 6, and there's just a lot of stuff going on. I'll even say, it seems like some of the stuff is like, people are talking about, like, it seems like they're interested more like trying to grow Vivid as like a company and a brand. Well, I mean, because there are other artists that sort of depend on Vivid to like help their stuff grow too. So I don't know. I don't think that would be, is that a bad thing that people, these people who founded this company that's designed to help like independent artists get their stuff out there in front of people? Is it a bad thing that they're trying to get more eyes on those people's art as well by growing their
Well,
brand a little bit? It
you know
sucks. I know.
Yeah, well, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say, like, if you're just Keepers fan and you don't really read these other things, you would be forgiven, I think, for thinking that it's shitty. Like, it kind of sucks that like they're doing all this stuff now that's like for growth or whatever, instead of just working on volume 6. Because people who are fans of Dreamkeeper, they're just really interested in seeing the story continue and have volume 6 and stuff like that coming out. Again, I don't think anyone who's in this thread is probably listening to this, but if you are listening to this, or if you're listening to this and you know who it is, I can assure you that it seems like there was a little period where moving the story of Dreamkeepers was not the focus. I think that that's going to change soon. You're already seeing stuff like Dave do fan art that people vote for on Patreon that's not like animated and like full color and stuff now. Like, I think that you two can correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think it sort of seems like a shift is coming where there's going to be probably a
Yeah.
lot more steam ahead on like Volume 6 production and stuff.
Oh,
yeah, as soon as
100%.
January hits,
You got-
we're getting busy.
You got to be careful about getting me started on like business and dreams and plans topic, because I got all this stuff rattling around in me. I had like the only other more dangerous topic to set me off on would be like freaking vegetables or something. But yeah,
I know that.
for people, for anyone that's like, oh, I wish Dreamkeepers was going faster. Like, I will tell you the secret plan and my ultimate goal. My ultimate,
Oh no.
yeah, buckle up, motherfucker. My ultimate overall objective is I want to maximize the quality and quantity of the creative potential that me and others can bring into the world. I want to maximize and realize that creative potential. And we were at a crossroads. After Volume 5, I did have an option. I was like, you know what? I could just buckle down, work on Volume 6, and have that be my focus. Which I did start working on Volume 6, but I decided my top priority was actually going to be business growth, because I was looking at the prospect of, if I continue working with Liz, we have pulled something off that most artists dream about, and we should be very, very grateful for that. We've pulled off the
And they would
ability...
kill for.
Yeah, we've pulled off the ability to work on our own thing, our own creation full time, and that is amazing. But I could see, like, if we do that, we're only going to be able to work as much as my set of hands and Liz's set of hands can do. So that's gonna be a limit. That's gonna be a pretty hard cap. We don't get to have more time. We don't get to have more sets of hands between the two of us. So if we had any further ambitions, like maybe doing the books faster, having like art assistants, maybe producing video games, maybe producing a Dreamkeepers animated series, if we had any kind of desire for those sorts of things, it would be necessary to absolutely grow the business so that we could pull in help, pull in more people to assist with, like, initially, scaling the business up, getting things more systematic, taking care of our customer service even better. But then ultimately, if we're successful enough and Vivid has enough new customers and it can pull in enough new revenue, then we are going to get to the next threshold where we can viably produce more than just what my hands can do and more than what just Liz's hands can do. And that way, I decided, like, yeah, you know what? The next couple of years here, I'm going to prioritize growth. Because that way, big picture, it is going to maximize our creative potential. It's going to make so that we can do more with our lives than we could otherwise. And we're going to be able to, and if this works, and it's working, it's going to get us to the point where we can not just continue making the books full time, but we can continue making the books faster than ever before because we can actually pull in art assistants. And I am really, really excited because also, growth is not easy. Like, every artist out there on social media, everyone wants to grow. Everyone wants to get, like, everyone's like, oh, I want a bigger audience. Oh, I want more money. Like, let's face it, even artists that get really big, you can pull in a multi-million-dollar campaign on, like, BackerKit, for example, and within a few months you might be complaining, oh man, Disney has a bigger budget than me. So everyone wants to grow, and growth is extremely difficult. So when I decided, you know what, we're going to prioritize some growth, I knew there were no guarantees, but frankly, we've actually amazingly pulled it off. We went from about 4,000-ish followers on social media to over 25,000 now, and the support on Patreon has more than doubled. I'm not just even talking about the number of backers, I mean like the revenue. So you guys have stepped up in just a huge way, and so I'm really excited. I actually literally have right now in the works a thank you video that sort of like says all this in a more concise way, I suppose. But I'm really pumped because basically I'm saying Operation Grow Vivid, that pretty much worked. We're over halfway to our goals. So now we can actually shift gears in the strategy, and we'll still continue to grow. It's not like I'm going to totally drop doing fan art, but now we can focus more on getting like content out that frankly I wouldn't have the ability to do it alone. And by that I mean our first couple of video games. So continuing Volume 6, continuing Prelude, now we are also viably continuing to produce these video games that we've had our eye on. And then once we get these video games out, I think we're going to be off to the races. And so that's in case anyone's like, what is the big goal with David? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? The big picture goal is to maximize the creative potential that I can bring into the world, and to maximize the creative potential that a few other key people can bring into the world. We've got some associates working with us now on video games and other things that they have a lot of cool stuff in them, I can tell. And I want to get Vivid to the point where Vivid can help bring that out and give you guys incredible, fantastic indie content that you can enjoy, that will be like nothing you've ever seen before. And like, darn it, we're actually doing it, and I'm really pumped. So, and it's also, even the people that are in like, you know, image boards or whatever, if they're complaining like, oh, I wish the book was coming out faster, that is actually a very flattering concern for people to have. It means that they actually would be interested in reading our book. And it's like, you know, thank you. That's nice. That's a better...
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's just like people,
it's
you know...
when they think they know us like personally what we're thinking and what our agendas are. And it's just like, you know, and by the way, now they're busy arguing and insulting each other over their grammar. So, you know, I think they're okay.
Oh God.
Well, that's just
image
boards, yeah.
If they're insulting people over grammar, I'm in trouble because I'm guilty as charged on all those things.
If I had ever made something that like the biggest complaint I heard about it was that there was not more of it coming out faster,
yeah,
I would be overjoyed. Nobody's ever thought that about anything I've ever made. So like, you know, that I think that's like a goal for a lot of people, is for people to be that passionate about their creation.
Well, you know, also
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, a lot of people would see something like this if they create something, and they would probably be like, feel angry about it, or feel like these people are stupid for whatever. But these are people who are passionate about the story. I think that it is flattering. I think that it is. It says a lot about how much people care about Dreamkeepers. That again, like, what their biggest complaint about is like, hey, there's not more of this shit coming out faster, and that's what I want.
Well, you know, they're saying on there, oh, the Dreamkeepers fandom is dying. It's like, well, I think we should run a really big campaign and show what we can do. And he's working on it.
When Volume 6 comes out, we'll do that. But yeah, I don't know, people, whoever, I saw like that one post of that, and again, I think I know who that is, but like,
yeah, I don't know. I got a list now. I know a couple you don't know.
I got a list. You're going on the list. But yeah, there's always just going to be people like that who were rejected by the community in some way, and they just have like a chip on their shoulder.
The whiner line.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not nice.
Whiner line people.
And no matter what we do, it's not good enough, and they can find a reason to complain.
Once you ban someone or something, like I've seen this in every community online I've ever been in. Like, somebody gets banned, or somebody is ever sort of rejected, and if they're like really obsessed with the creator and they're like rejected by the creator or rejected by the community in some way, one of two things will happen. They will just kind of go away and not be part of the community anymore, or they will turn into a monster. And it seems like furry communities, people more often than not turn into monsters. Podcast communities have that problem too, for whatever reason. You can, draw your own conclusions on that.
It's really nice to know that they found a little corner of the internet no one cares about, and they can just argue over grammar and porn.
They can even argue.
I don't know. I've never heard of this U18 Chan thing before, so I have no idea how much people care about it. But
even if they're like,
I think it's
fine.
It's good.
It's a wonderful thing that people are this, they're upset that there's not more of this coming out faster.
Yeah.
I promise you, if you just be patient, like they will have Volume 6 ready at some point.
Now I'm sure this guy will like complain and hate it, and it's the worst, and it's just this is proof it's
that one guy will. Yeah.
And then he'll buy Volume 7, so
That's okay.
Whatever.
Well, I mean, plus like when you're like that's the flip side of actually growing and becoming something, right? Is if you get to any kind of prominence, especially in entertainment, where there's like a lot of people looking at something, there's going to be like a percentage of people that's, they're just going to be attacking you for one reason or another. We could get into sort of like the dynamics of jealousy and all that. But it's not really that big of a problem. Just realize, hey, you want to make stuff? Or do you get to make stuff? Are you making things that you like, and are you trying to improve and have a good time? Yeah, that's cool. So then don't worry about what other people do with themselves. Like, they can do what they want with themselves. It's fine. It's all good. Like they don't not everyone has to say that your stuff is good. You don't need to get a head pat from every person on the planet. Like chill. Let some people say nasty things. Let some people say nice things. Just keep on focusing on creating cool stuff. And if you love what you make and you're having a good time making it, the rest of it doesn't really matter too much.
Well, no, I mean, I feel like with Dreamkeeper, it's a big part of it, Dave, is that you're writing it for and drawing it for you. You need to be happy with what you do.
It's the sort of thing where, like, this is like one of the paradoxes of being an artist or a creator, I guess, is it's to a degree you are making it for yourself first and foremost. If you're just trying to make it just to please an audience, then you're gonna make something that's just has no soul. But it's like the key is I'm making it for me. If I was a theoretical audience member, because obviously for me, like, I know too much. I'm not the optimal audience member. But what if there was like a David Clone who doesn't know any of this stuff, doesn't have any insider knowledge, and so that comes into play when you have to actually craft the story in such a way that you can successfully transmit what you have in mind into the mind of a theoretical reader. So that way it's like, well, is this for me? It's more like, well, is this for like my specific set of tastes? And does this like say things that I think are interesting or worthwhile or valuable? And does this bring something fun to the media landscape? Yes, but
I know
it has to be like crafted to be successfully delivered so there is like an element of skill and really thinking about other people in that sense.
Yeah, but I can tell the way that you're doing panel story and the character development and the way it is going in a stream. I can tell you're doing it for somebody at your level of understanding, and you're not dumbing it down for somebody who might just like pretty babes,
Well, like,
I feel like there's some stuff that might be kind of missed, or like some people might not understand your story elements if they just aren't really understanding everything you do all the time.
Well, that's where you kind of build in layers, right? Like at a basic layer, I think that, and again, like if you think like, oh, everyone's going to like what I do. No, that's silly. Like there's toddlers. Are toddlers going to like what you do? Are they going to understand it? There's like a 90-year-old man who's never looked at a cartoon in his life and he's not interested in cartoons at all. Is he going to be a huge fan? So you are writing it for like a specific audience. But that said, I think there's like a layer where everyone needs to understand the basic plot that's in front of them. And if the basic keys jingling conveys itself effectively, then that takes care of 90% of people. But what I really want to do is make it to the point where 90% of the target audience, they enjoy that superficial stuff and the jingling keys and the story and the adventure, but then you try to craft it so good that there's like a lot of nuance and additional value that most people are not going to pick up on, but it's there. And so for that like 10% of the audience, they get to have like an extra good time because there's just stuff there that most people wouldn't appreciate, but they get to enjoy it. So, but the key is like, and this is what prevents things, I think, from getting pretentious, is you never compromise on the baseline entertainment value when you're trying to like deliver extra goody cool stuff. And especially if there's people that are like, I'm trying to put a message in my work. It's like, okay, cool. Do you want to be delivering sermons or entertainment? Because they're different, and your entertainment has to entertain first and foremost.
Yeah, I was gonna say that a message can be good, but like it has to entertain first, and the message has to be one that you have your heart in as well. Yeah. You can't do a thing with the message being like, racism's bad. Actually, like, yeah, everyone knows it's bad. You're just doing a message you think will be popular because it's like a safe thing. Like we know that, okay? We get it. We don't need 11 fucking stories coming out every year that tell us that like stealing things is wrong. You shouldn't steal. Yeah, we know we shouldn't fucking steal. Everyone knows that. People who steal know they shouldn't be stealing. But like you has to be a message that your heart is in. Like I don't know, the Metal Gear Solid games have a lot of, I know they're video games and stuff, but they have a great, each one kind of has its own sort of message. The other game he did, Death Stranding, has a really good message about like just like connecting with people and how like life is just sort of empty and dead, and like if it could turn Like if you get too much socialization, not enough socialization, you connect. If your life is all about connections, or if your life is like not any at all about connections, if you just connect in moderation with people, that's sort of like a great way to live your life, and everything else can make like a lot of bad things happen and trouble, like that fucking rat utopia experiment. But like worse, like monsters can show up and kill you. But they have a good message. But for the first thing about those games is not, guys, you should shake hands with people and connect. It's like it's fun, it's entertaining. Like it sets out to be a video game that entertains you first.
Yes.
And the message is second if you want to pay attention to it.
I really like on here how they say questionable people, like they really want everybody else to play.
Liz is still looking at
Oh my God.
No, I'm putting that on the side. I'm gonna watch it every day. That's a new show.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait to hear about this.
The Liz Show.
I got a couple.
Liz, we're over here talking about like value and entertainment and like how to deliver a message but still retain. Liz is over there like seething at U18 Gen nonstop. How dare they, how dare they, how dare they, how dare they.
No, I'm kind of loving it.
They're talking about me, Liz. It's fine. I don't care. They can. I've been called so much worse than that.
I want to be questioned.
You're gonna have to do better than that if you want me to be upset.
No, it's people. It's more than one person. So maybe it's me. And it's not me.
It's me and all my tulpas.
It's all of your OCs, Hazen.
Tulpas.
Your first
Yo, my OCs, the Dune buggy OC that they made up.
Yeah, when you
not
see,
let the community have any input on.
When you see an avatar with that's that Dune buggy, you know that's one of Hazen's socks right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna play. No, that's the cute thing about these people is I don't have to do anything. They'll probably think like everybody's Dave in there. It'll be so cute.
Oh yeah, you'll never. Yeah, you should. When you run into people like that, you should never worry about like trying to win them over or whatever. Like it, or I don't know, trying to win them back. I guess would be in this case. But yeah, they're never. They've made up their mind that they just want to destroy you. And the best they can do is just like going on to like a edge board and being like, I actually hate Dreamkeepers and they're really gay and smelly.
Yeah, I love the gutter too. That's where they belong.
Oh, I mean, it's okay. Anything that grows to any height is going to cast a shadow. That's just how it works.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln knew that too. That's where he stole it.
What? Did Abraham Lincoln say that?
Yeah, it's his quote.
Did I steal it from Abraham Lincoln? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And
look what happened to him.
I swear, Abraham Lincoln.
I think Lincoln said the taller you grow, the longer your shadow.
Yeah, that's where he got it.
Oh, to Abraham Lincoln, I apologize. I probably heard you say that at some point or read it somewhere, but I didn't stop to consciously think that it was you. I'm not trying to rip off Abraham
Sorry, Abe.
Sorry, Abraham Lincoln.
I'm sorry, Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln, I'm sorry.
You should put up milk and cookies for him tonight to apologize. Maybe he'll eat them.
Cookies? What tonight?
Milk and cookies for Abraham Lincoln on December 14th.
12/12. Why is Abraham Lincoln coming on 12/12? What does? Is this like the anniversary of his death or something? What are we talking about here?
I was thinking for some day you put out milk and cookies for the president.
Speaking of like creative types that got really upset, like John Wilkes Booth, like the first furry assassin right there.
Yeah, really.
Totally a brony.
No, well, actually, he was part of a group who all decided it was a really good idea, and they were talking about it, and then he actually went and did it, and they were all like, "Oh, dude."
Yeah, John Wilkes Booth, like his whole Discord egged him on, and then when he did it, the Discord was like, "Oh shit, delete."
Oh. No, they did. No joke. They did.
John Wilkes Booth was in a mighty negative Discord.
That's what caused them to do it. It's radicalized by Discord.
Yeah.
Oh man, EMV just saw your Judy animation run on Twitter for the first time ever. You blew his mind.
Judy's biggest fictional crush. Someone send him that image I made of like the Judy cult.
What?
Oh, that was funny. I think we retweet. blah, I can't talk. We retweeted that.
Yeah, that Russian guy who charges like
Oh.
6K for commissions said something in like very broken English about like, oh, do you think that there's so many people who like Judy now? Do you think that there'll be like a cult like there was for Gadget? And I took that image of like the Russian guys like holding up like the banner with Gadget on it, and I just replaced it with Judy.
Did you do? I think you must have done that in like an image editor type of program. There's still a charm.
Yeah, I used Quinn for it. Yeah.
Like I know like AI now can make everything like super realistic, like HD, like they were really there, but there's still a charm to those memes that have like the shitty like cropped out images and stuff. I think it's got a texture to it that I really like.
There is, and I kind of wanted to do that, but I just thought that it would be funnier to do that.
Yeah.
You know, you guys, it's cold and dark in Russia. It's nice that they have Gadget and Judy now. That's 2 women for many lonely men.
I heard isn't
In
Putin...
Soviet Russia, there's only 2 women, Judy Hopps and Gadget Hackrange.
It is better
Bunny
than old
and
days
mouse.
when all we had was Village Smurf.
Hackrange is you.
I will be the Hackrange. I will be the Judy.
Look at
I'll
me.
be them both.
Look at me.
combined
I
and
am the
separate.
Judy now.
I am the moon and sun, alpha and omega.
I'm not seething at that image board. I just think it's hilarious that they're just like doing this. Just like, and that's like 2 days ago. Like, really, dude? I thought that was like 4 years ago you were playing this game, and you're doing this 2 days ago.
Can I seethe about it if you're not going to seethe about it?
Dave, I don't think you know how to seethe.
I do. I could seethe if I wanted to.
You don't have the voice.
Oh.
No, wait. I want to hear Larry the No, Kermit the Frog seethe. Do a Kermit the Frog seething.
Do they know how hard I work? Those son of bitches.
So fucking angry, god damn it, fuck!
We put so much work into this
That's
goddamn
bad.
show and they just fuck it up. They just fuck it up.
They do like the Muppets thing, you know how like when they make them like curl their lips like up into their mouth.
Fuzzy, I swear to fucking God, if you fuck up my show one
I
more
know it's
time.
Miss Piggy on U18 Chan saying that I'm a freak.
Oh, Kirby!
Don't do Fozzie. You're really good at Fozzie.
Oh no, Kirby, I don't have any sock accounts.
Why?
In fact, I only have one sock. I can't account any higher than that. Waka waka waka.
I've only got 2 feet. I've only got 2 socks. Yeah.
I really want to see like a Muppets thing in like modern day, like them making jokes like that.
Well, you know, actually, they did an Office. They did one episode of something that was like the Office.
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw some of that. I thought that was actually really funny.
They only had one season though. I don't know what happened. They canceled it again.
Is it available to watch?
Probably
anywhere
because it
for
didn't
free?
do well. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
imagine
probably.
many people want to see a thing like that, but I thought that was funny when I saw that.
Probably Disney's fault as usual.
I never got an opportunity to catch an episode, but honestly, I would be down to like give it a shot. I like the premise.
You probably have to rip it somewhere for free because it's probably stuck on Disney Plus somewhere. You're not gonna get it.
You know, though, like the Muppets.
Oh my god, yeah.
The Muppets are as cool as they are, as fun as they are. You know, right now there's like an image board somewhere with like the Muppets fandom is totally dying. It's because they treat their audience like shit. I haven't seen fan art of Kermit and Piggy and Miss Piggy in so long. It's over. It's over, everyone.
Yeah. The Muppets fan is dying. Retweet it if you're a real Mupper.
They haven't had a Muppets convention in forever, actually. True story.
That sounds like such a racist thing. You fucking Mupper.
It does sound like a slur, doesn't it? Well, isn't that like a British
Sounds
insult
so
to call
awful.
somebody like a Muppet? You absolute Muppet. Muppet's like a insult over there, right?
Muppet is like an insult, yeah.
Yeah. So
Just calling somebody like a dumbass. Yeah. Yeah. If you guys have not seen Zootopia 2, God, please go see. It actually is. I mean, look, okay. The first one, I do think the first one is better, but the second one's very close to like the quality of the first one. I would say the quality maybe even is better, but I think this first one just holds a special place in most people's heart because it's like the first one of that.
Yeah.
There was nothing really like Zootopia before it sort of came out. But if you liked one, you will love the second one. Go watch it. It's really, really good. And go watch it in Japanese. Hideo Kojima plays a character in it, believe it or not. And that's not a joke. He really did get casted as like a little guy who works at the police station.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
The problem is we need to when kids are in school, and we're streaming Monday, so we always miss the window when we can go watch a movie. We just don't go to movies.
Let's plan when we go to the movies live on stream so that the assassins know when to catch us.
And then go on that message board and say, "What about Dave?"
So that really sad looking guy comes and tries to cut your fence chain, too weak to do it.
Yeah, it's good times.
I can't wait to discuss the sequel.
Yeah. Hazen, originally I thought that you meant the guy on the message board was the guy who tried to go after my fence, but no, it doesn't look like him.
We have too many guys.
No,
There's
I don't
too
think
many
it's
villains.
that guy.
No.
It's the other
guy.
like wimpy retard. Yeah.
No, is it the guy who had the picture of himself with the tree gun?
I am just not even... Like, listen, you guys have all this like blank room in your heads to have a pinup board of like Spurgs. I've got to be thinking about characters and stories and drawings and composition.
It's like a Pepe Sylvia thing.
But Dave, there's so many real characters. You are the main character.
I
There's so many
know
guys
there's
that
so
are
many
just
real
out there.
characters, and that's why I'm just like, I don't need to remember all these. There's gonna be another one next week. Whatever. It's not relevant.
Dave's like, why can't there be pink bunnies? I like pink bunnies. You said they're weirdos with tree guns.
I'm a pig bunny.
There's always gonna be some like idiot suing us in federal court or like saying like on an image board, I wish Dreamcubes would come faster. How dare you! I think maybe David is not totally perfect. And
Both are
sometimes-
very funny.
Sometimes David gets things a little bit wrong. You motherfucker! You son of a bitch!
No, you know what? You know what?
Being heckled on the 4chan by Skeletor.
Yeah.
No, the thing that they do in there, and I haven't looked, but I bet they're doing it, is they'll say something just kind of insulting and wrong about Dave, hoping it'll be Dave to secretly go in and correct.
You guys, I hear Dave hates vegetables. Pass it on.
No,
no.
Actually, Dave loves vegetables, and Brussels sprouts are his favorite. Don't ask me how I know.
I heard
But
Dave
I'm in his Discord, and I asked him, and yeah.
David always talks about how he likes to eat grain. No.
No. I think people who on those boards and talk about this kind of stuff, I do think that they maybe, they're not like, oh, I sure hope they see this and answer it on stream. But like, I think that they probably would appreciate like people who create things seeing stuff that they write and like addressing it maybe a little bit. So I don't know. Again, if you know who these people are, and just tell them that we are trying to kind of address this. We know that it's sort of a concern for a lot of people.
I'm not putting a link in there at all.
You're not gonna link them. What do you mean?
To the Picardo. I don't really want to talk to these people.
They can find the Picardo. Yeah, I'm not saying like they should watch. You should watch the streams and then you would know. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like if you're one of these people, I hope that you know that that we know that the people want to see Volume 6 and Volume 6.
We do care about readers' opinions and the customers' opinions.
You should know that we love you. And it's
okay
okay what you said. We know deep
Come
down.
to our house and watch movies.
It's gonna
We
be
know
okay.
you like.
We really care.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess I just want those people to know that like, we're not, if you're worried that like that work on that's been abandoned, again, you could probably be forgiven. If you don't watch the streams and stuff, you probably could be forgiven for thinking that there's been no progress and that there's not really been any focus on that. Obviously it seems like some focus has gone into growing Vivid as a company and a brand, because again, Dave and Liz seem like they are trying to expand their ability to help other people as in addition to themselves. So don't worry. Don't think that the Volume 6 and like Dreamkeeper's this main story, like continuing production, has been abandoned or anything, or that focus won't come back to that. I can almost guarantee you that the focus will come back to that, and that it won't be anything that's, in like a month or two from now, you'll be like, oh, okay, it looks like, they're working. So, don't give up on us, please. We love you guys. All the Dreamkeepers fans are some of my favorite people online.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely my favorite fandom, my favorite community online, I'll say.
Best one, honestly. No, the thing is, we care about
I don't just
people
throw that
saying
around
it.
either.
We care about people saying, but there's a point where we can't change ourselves to please one person. We can't change everything we do and drop everything we do because somebody says, I want more Lilith drawings. Change the whole comic, put Lilith in it more. We can't, and we're not going to just drop everything because somebody wants more Lilith. We're not doing that.
Well, I get that. I don't think that's what anyone's sort of asking for in this particular complaint, but like, what I guess what I say to those people is sometimes you will see people that create things that you like make some really fucking weird decisions, and sometimes they'll make those decisions with other people's money, and it will not turn out well, and it will be really shitty. And if like you're worried about Vivid doing something like that, I can almost promise you that will never happen. Dave and Liz are too good of people to scam anyone or to not deliver on something. But like, I get that sometimes decisions get made, and they get made for a long time, and it leaves you wondering like, why the fuck are they doing this? Are they not making enough money off something? Are they just focused on money? I don't know. Like, the only advice I can give to you is like trying to judge the intentions of an individual can be difficult if you aren't good at doing that, and especially when you have no information.
If you don't
like if you don't know the person at all or anything, like it can be difficult to judge individuals' intentions or something, but like to judge a group of people or like a couple or like a company or something like that, to judge that the intention of that is to say that like everyone is completely on the same page, even that can be almost impossible. So I don't stress it. I don't know if you're stressed out about it or not. Maybe people are just going there and commenting on it or whatever. They're not even really thinking about it too much in their whole day to day, but I hope it's not stressing anyone out or anything. I promise you more of this is coming.
The funny thing is, it looks like they're not actually looking for updates. They're just complaining.
Hey, people are allowed.
The nice thing is,
they're on that. Is that site like a thread that's about Dreamkeepers?
Yeah, apparently so. Yeah.
Oh well, I mean they're looking to see maybe if someone has found something new. I guess I don't know.
Well, the thing is, like, they're allowed to complain over there as long as they're not in my community. Like we keep a nice tidy place.
Inside the community, there's no complaining allowed.
Well, I would even, if people are like, man, I really, I wonder when we're gonna get this stuff or something, or like, hey, I just don't understand what's going on. Like, I don't know, that stuff, like, I don't think would be bad to address or express, but like, don't come in and be like, you motherfuckers, you fucking abandoned Dreamkeepers, I hate you. Like, that's not like the way you want to come at anybody about anything, because they're just not gonna listen to you. But I don't know. I don't know what vibe you're getting. I've not seen this whole thread. I've seen like one screenshot, but maybe I'm wrong because I'm not seeing everything.
I don't have time to look either right now. I will though, but that's just in the last like 2 days.
It just seems like people are on there,
really
being like, God, when are we gonna get more? Like I didn't like go right about it, but like I felt like that a lot about the prequel adventure webcomic. There was like a 2-year stint where there was no comics coming out, and the guy was just like drawing for $5 commissions at Buffalo Wild Wings or something. And I was just like, man, when's this motherfucker gonna make more shit? And I would go into like community places to see if people had seen like any kind of update or anything. But I think that's what some of these people are probably doing.
No, Hazen, I saw there's somebody's complaining that we do too many commissions for people. I was like, oh, We don't do that right now. I don't. What are they?
When
looking
the fuck is the last time you did a commission? Yeah.
Probably
June.
Megaplex.
Maybe they're confusing commissions with something else.
Maybe they see the
I don't-
artifacts. Maybe they see the artifacts on Patreon and they think those are fresh. Those are 20 years of old work. I'm on stuff from 5 years ago, and I just posted.
I don't know what they're saying. Yeah, it's hard to, again, judging like how they're arriving at that conclusion is difficult because I don't know what it is that they're seeing to make them think that.
Yeah, they're just complaining, and they're allowed to. But there's no fixing that on my end.
Yeah.
No, you're just. I'm sorry, guys. You'll just have to wait a little bit long.
Yeah.
I know that sucks,
But-
but you just have to wait a little bit longer, and Dave and Liz will be able to continue the graphic novel saga more and stuff. There's still more Prelude coming out if you like that. I don't know, that Prelude doesn't grab me the way the graphic novel saga kind of does, but if you want more stuff, and that can be like a good thing to sort of state your appetite in a way. But yeah, I know what most people want. They're like me. They want to see the story continue. I want to see the story continue. I'm sure Dave and Liz fucking absolutely want to see the story continue. So just, I know you've given them a long time since Volume 5, but a little bit more time. They'll probably have something ready, and not like a crazy amount of time. But thank you, honestly, for caring about it. Again, that, like, I've never made anything anybody fucking gave a shit about. That was the closest thing I made that anybody cared about, that they were like, why don't you do this anymore, is I made some parody songs a long time ago for a podcast community, and there were people who wondered where I went after I left. That's it. That's the closest I've ever come to, like, anybody giving a shit about anything that I've made. So if your biggest problem is people are on like a 4chan type thing and they're just going like, damn, when's more of this coming out? Like, I think you're doing okay.
Yeah, really.
Totally. I will also say, like any artists
Right.
out there that are, if you get to a certain level of success and you realize, oh, some people say things about me elsewhere that are incorrect or not nice or they're critical, you just gotta chill. That just kind of comes with the territory. If you get any kind of, e-celebrity status, and I still don't even think of ourselves as being I don't think of ourselves as being famous, but unfortunately that is a relative assessment. So if you're famous relative to other people, then you're gonna get this dynamic that kicks up. But just chill. Don't worry about people saying stuff. Worry more about the reality of what you do. Like, if other people are mistaken, it's not your job to make them correct. It's not your job to guide them on the path to total accuracy in their perceptions. Like, if there's people that are in your community or you know them, then maybe you could talk to them. But in general, just be comfortable with other people being incorrect or other people being correct and also having an unflattering view of yourself. Maybe you'll learn something. Just relax. And again, I always just come back to like, well, I'm kind of here to draw and make things to share with people, so might as well do more of that.
Yeah, I would just focus on keeping the full sail ahead more than anything else.
Maybe it's just my personal kind of temperament, but I just tend to think like chilling out. Most situations that alleviates it to a degree. It might not solve every problem. Just relax, man. Just chill. Just light up a blunt. But still, like, a lot of distress that people have when they're facing problems is because they are upset about the problem. And I find that if you just subtract that element, just stop, just calm your own emotions down, have some self-control, decide how you are going to feel and how you're going to be. It also kind of puts you in a position where it's a lot easier to think through and take action on those problems.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I really thought this was going to be an old message board, but they were doing this 2 days ago, so I guess they're really relevant and interesting to talk about.
People are still talking about it, yeah, like people still want it.
Yeah, all right.
We'll deliver it, man. We will. Like, I
that's
promise
good
you, we
news.
will. Yeah,
That's
I
good
think that
news.
is good news. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that
great.
people care enough about your shit that it's been like 5 or 6 years since there's been like a release, and they're just like, man, I really wish there'd be more of this. I think that's good. I'm not even like fucking around or like trolling or whatever. Like, I really do think that's a great thing.
I mean, for goodness sakes, we're talking about a snow leopard 13 years later. Like it matters.
No, I'm actually kind of pleased about that. Like,
I know you are.
I am a little bit pleased that I may have made the most controversial snow leopard art in the history of humanity. Like, I'm not seriously. It's like a goofy
Forbidden
little.
snip.
It's a goofy little feather to put in the cap, but it's like I can't think of any snow leopard art that that caused more of a kerfluffle.
Wow.
I guess.
Selenar came close, actually. What about Selenar?
Selenar came pretty close, but the controversy landed more on Moth Dusky than on him in the end.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we're way over time, Dave. I just want to keep you going.
We're over time. Oh, I didn't know we were
Oh
over
yeah,
time.
shit.
I was over here just drawing little lines, but I've made pretty good progress. I've got I actually just. It's a good time for you to mention it because I just finished this panel, and that's 4 out of 6 panels on this page are drawn in now. So, good progress on this.
All right, let me ask you. I have some things I need to color for Monday. I have a safe for work and some not safe for work that needs to get done, or do you want to continue doing this line art? Or is this a weekend line art? What are you doing Monday? Do you have a schedule?
I don't have a really rigid schedule. I'm probably going to try to power through and finish this page this weekend alongside some Ascension work on the Andaruna, detailed lore and maps and stuff. So Monday, if you wanted to have just anything ready for coloring and shading, that'd probably be fine.
Okay, we can go back to computer.
Yeah. Also, I think I can pencil at night now if I want, because I remembered I had this little LED lamp tucked away that actually puts more light on the table. Popping the camera down closer, everything seems to work out pretty well. All right.
They think V looks really cool in that outfit.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, she's actually I know all the cartoon character cliche is to have goggles up on your forehead at all times, but she's actually using the goggles because, you know, when you're running around with heavy caliber machinery like this, you kind of want to make sure you have some eye protection. So the goggles are turning out to be more than simply ornamental. Shocker. Cool. Cool. All right. Well, you guys have anything else to share? Any more seething or coping that you want to get out while we're on
I
the
was
air?
not seething. I was amused, and I'm very pleased to know I have questionable friends.
I'm going to seethe a little bit after the stream.
I'm going to reach my cup.
Cope and seethe, Cormat.
Jason, can you do a Fozzie voice? Because I know Dave doesn't.
Not like that. I think Dave's
No,
got
I
the
know,
Fozzie King.
He's nuts.
Yeah, he's my persona. Unfortunately, bad news, everyone.
Fozzie Bear is my spirit animal.
Yeah, my Patronus is Fozzie Bear.
Patronus.
Yeah, the Harry Potter.
He's summoning. He goes,
Yeah. Expecto Patronum!
Waka, waka.
Ah,
Waka,
I see
waka.
some Dementors are around. Waka waka waka.
Dementor. My favorite snack. Fozzie just fucking started like violently biting all their heads. All blood sprays everywhere.
Mauling and ripping them apart with his claws.
Yeah.
See, this is what AI was made for, so that if any of us actually wanted to take the time.
Yeah, nobody wants to animate this, by the way. Not really.
Yeah, I'm taking the
Nobody
jobs
wants
from all the animators we would have hired to bring this scene to life, because we totally would have hired a team of animators to bring that scene to life.
No, I've noticed. It's like people kind of want to see this, but we do not want to pay for it. It's not worth the time. All right, Dave, you're done.
All right,
Get
I'm
off of
done.
here.
I'm starting on another panel, but I need to eat a dinner. I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I heard there's fish.
I'm an
You
eater.
fish?
I eat food. I cook.
Oh,
I'm
you
in
do
full
not.
service, David. Everyone out
I have to
there,
remind you.
be good. Cope and seethe. Have a nice time. We will stream again on Monday.
Don't go message words because I'm gonna laugh at you. Look,
Stream ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.